The SnowRunner publisher responds to the community, plus season pass content news, some super secret trucks, and info about the console mod's release date. Hello there and welcome to ATribeCalledCars. In this video I'm going to be talking a little about the Chevrolet Apache DLC community update from Focus Home, as it's essential to always hear both sides of a story. Plus I'll be sharing oodles of SnowRunner update news, including what to expect from Phase 2, aka Update 8. That is part of the Season Pass and already on the public test server. I've also seen some new trucks that are so secret I would be assassinated and the Tega nerfed even more if I showed you them, but I can share some details. Anyway, the lengthy official Chevrolet Apache DLC response from publisher Focus Home says, "We understand the frustration for those of you who bought the Season Pass, and we'd like to give you more visibility about this topic and our plans for the future of post-launch support for SnowRunner. The first important point is that we're still 100% committed to our post-launch roadmap, and nothing was or will be cut from our initial plan. The last 5 months have seen 4 major updates, adding Season Pass content, Lake Carve and Amandra maps for vehicles, etc., and free content for all players like trial maps and map modding. More free content is coming with Phase 2 as well, as you'll see below. We've also worked a lot with the modding community to improve mod support and support creators through our modding reward program. As announced before release in our Season Pass trailer, the Season Pass gives access to 4 phases of content. We understand that we haven't given you the best visibility of the content of each phase, and this is definitely something we'll work on. To be clear, the Season Pass contains the vast majority of post-launch content, and everything that we see as core to the SnowRunner experience, but you can expect bonus mini collectible DLCs outside of it. The production of unique vehicles like the Apache wasn't confirmed at the launch of the game, and specific trucks like this didn't find a place in our post-launch phases. These exclusive vehicles emerged from unique opportunities to work with brands, and we wanted to give the option to players to get such rare trucks as collectible for users that are interested in them. Phase 1 just ended with the release of the map Amandra, and we're working hard on Phase 2, Explore and Expand. A lot of long-awaited features, including modding on consoles, have seen great progress lately, and the team is very excited to share more info about them soon." End quote. Make of that what you will. I think the lying about microtransactions is what upset a lot of players, and rightly so. There's a trend to shaft consumers these days with the full price of a game, then the season passes, and then DLC content on top, in spite of gameplay issues, bugs, etc. It's perfectly fair to complain, just don't hurl personal abuse. From what I've heard, it looks as if there might be at least one more DLC truck that is outside of the Season Pass, and it's not a Scout. You have been warned. Okay, part 2 is about Season Pass Phase 2 content. Positive hat on. There will be 2 new maps, both 2 by 2 kilometers in size, so as large as Amandra, which is the biggest map in SnowRunner. The location is Canada, and though a winter region like Alaska, the description is that each map will have a mix of mud, snow, some parts are flooded, and there are some fast-flowing torrents, so try not to drive in. The name Explore and Expand, different from Phase 1's Search and Recover, is reflected in gameplay that focuses on, quote, exploration to find materials and buildings to disassemble, to get materials to, before bringing them to the main building site. As for new trucks in Phase 2, expect the Cat forklift/telehandler that can actually pick up cargo. There's also 1 new Russian truck and a Cat bin truck, which is said to be the biggest truck ever in the series. Perfect for scouting, no doubt. There are also 2 new extreme cargo types, which is cool as these are some of the most fun challenges in the game, as well as 3 new vehicle skins. Okay, new truck specifics time. As said in an older video, one of the Phase 2 trucks is the Cat TH357 telehandler. It's yellow and will be useful because it allows unloading cargo manually. Good news for realism lovers. It will also have some special cargo. I'll leave it at that, because spoilers. The 770G, meanwhile, has been shown before. I cannot say too much without spoilers, but I know it can have a fuel carrier add-on and a saddle for a very special trailer. Last up in the Phase 2 update is the Russian truck known as the KRS-58 Bandit. This could be good fun from what I've seen. While I'm here, a sneaky bit of Phase 3 locate and deliver news. We may get the Bohr 45318 seen in a recent screenshot. Yes, that's the wheel sticking through the slab. Apparently this issue is being fixed in update 8. I've also got info on the other 2 trucks, but cannot say anything just yet, unfortunately. What Phase 2 content do non-Season Pass owners also get? The option to secure trucks on trailers, fully working in-game mod browser, new contracts in Alaska and Tamir, mod creation of full regions with maps tied together, co-op on modded maps, and synced weather conditions. Also, new settings including disabling the driver in cockpit view, frame rate limits of 30 or 60 frames are unlimited, and advanced video settings on consoles. Do I smell a whiff of new Xbox and PS5 functionality? Quick note about packing trucks on trailers. One person on the forum was worried that only certain trailers will support the feature. Jellyfoosh, the community manager, responded saying that most trailers will be suitable for truck transportation, adding that it won't obviously work for a truck that's bigger than the trailer, which is fair enough. And that's it for this video, just kidding. I have news of the console mods release date. Yes, this is exciting. Now, it's nothing concrete, but console mods could be coming in Phase 2, according to Saber Interactive lead producer Evgeny Sorokin. Hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, aka Sorokin on the official SnowRunner Discord. His message in the public chat said, "It depends on how much time the console manufacturer's approval process will take, but as of now, it looks like it should land in Phase 2. I mean, trucks and maps work on both consoles. Now it's a phase of bug fixing and console approval." So when is the Phase 2 update release date? Well, there's another thing going on in SnowRunner that is meant to be delivered in early October. It's not actual content, don't worry. With this in mind, it seems likely that Phase 2 will hit the public test server after the 7th of October. Give or take a few days. Knowing past experiences and that it appears the wait is based on approval and bug fixing, there's a chance Phase 2 and console mods could be available to all players, as in publicly released, by the end of October or early November 2020, that is, before you panic. None of this info is official except that quote from the lead producer, so maybe there will be some delays. After all, it's a busy time at Microsoft and Sony because no doubt a lot of developers are submitting games and new content to be approved as we head towards next-gen consoles. Because remember that the PlayStation 5 arrives on the 12th of November. 2 days before that is the Xbox Series X and Series S. Side note, I've ordered the Series X, so I'll be making videos about that as soon as I can, and may get a PS5 digital because Gran Turismo 7. So there you have it. If console mods arrive in Phase 2, I think the community will put down those flaming torches and pitchforks, especially as the Canada challenges and new trucks sound cool. Hopefully things will be a little less frustrating than in Amandra. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and eat your vegetables. Take care. Bye.